Every summer, I go camping with my dad, and our singular goal is to get as far away from the rest of you people as possible. Here are the measures of success: no litter on the trails, no lights on the horizon, and absolutely no cell phone service, which these days feels like a game of musical chairs 10 minutes after the music has stopped. And this led me to wonder, in sort of a record book vein of thinking, what's the furthest any single human being has ever been from any other human being? Now personally, I have camped in some pretty remote spots, but as far as I can remember, I was never more than a few feet from whoever was camping with me. So it's not this guy. And I think I can safely rule out anybody on dry land. If you look at the satellite images, even those hermits in Alaska are rarely more than 20 miles from an oil outpost, research station, or some other hermit. And 20 miles is less than gung-ho suburbanites run for fun. Next up, the oceans. How about those rich bachelors, constantly circumnavigating the globe? In theory, they could put a few thousand miles between themselves and the rest of us, but considering all the island tours, air commuters, and shipping lanes that define modern life, it would take a lot of luck. Okay, the Apollo missions. Those guys were no joke. But even so, they always had a 3-person crew, packed together like a college basement party. Except, of course, for the landings. When they got to the moon, 2 men dropped to the surface, and 1 lonely soul was left in the orbiting command module. Well, let's see. According to my handheld device, the diameter of the moon is about 2,159 miles, plus 65 more to account for the lunar orbit, and there you have it. My guess at the record, the furthest any Homo sapien has ever been from a member of his own species, 2,224 miles, slightly less than the distance from LA to New York. If you ask me, a discouragingly small distance, especially since I was able to Wikipedia all this information from what I thought was the middle of nowhere.